Insight presents In the Kitchen with Jennifer, the Fit Foodie, brought to you by the Great American Spice Company.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Wright, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I have another awesome Super Bowl recipe waiting for you to discover. It is called smothered sweet potato skins. It is so easy and so delicious. It's a must for your Super Bowl party. So to get started, take a small little sweet potato and just take a fork and put some holes in the potato, and that way when you go to bake it, it won't explode on you. So set your oven to 400 degrees, put your potato right in your oven, and then when the potato is finished, pull it out, cut it in half, and you end up with a potato that looks like this. So take the inside of the potato and scrape out a big section of the potato itself. And you can use those later on for potato pancakes if you want to, but we're trying to make room for a bean dip that we're getting ready to make right now. So as this potato is cooling, we're going to make our bean dip. So take a can of black beans, rinse them, get all the salt off of the beans, put them right into a crock pot. Go ahead and just use your crock pot because later on you can use these same beans as a dip for your chips or vegetables or whatever you want to do. And then a can of tomatoes, and I like the fire roasted tomatoes. Pour those right in. And a little bit of salt. And the secret ingredient, it's a chipotle, garlic, savina mixture. And it's brought to you by the Great American Spice Company, the only place you can find this mixture of ingredients all put together into one spice. It's absolutely delicious. It brings all the flavors out in the bean. So the other night I was making this for my dad, and he said, "Don't you have to put onions in your beans?" And I said, "Not this recipe. With this spice, you get so much flavor you can forego the onions." So we're just gonna take a spoon, stir all these things together in the crock pot. And you can make up this bean dip the night before or a couple days ahead and let all the flavors blend. And you'll know that by putting in the garlic from this mixture, you're fighting off infectious disease. And by adding in the chipotle, you're warding off colds and coughs. And then by adding in the savina, it's a hot spice. So you're taking your fat and just busting it, which we always want to do in January right after the holidays, right? So we're gonna bust that fat right out of us. So let all this mixture come to a simmer. And then once all that's had time to blend, we're going to take our potato skin. And the potato skin, you still want a little bit of the potato in there, but you've removed a lot of the starch, and you're replacing it then with the bean mixture. So you've got some protein, lots of flavor. And just scoop that right into your potato skin. So if you're looking for even more flavor or to make it cute for your party, then what you can do is put it on a plate and top it with a little bit of hummus of your choice. And I personally like roasted red pepper hummus, but anything that you want to do, you can do. And then add in just a little bit of cilantro for color. So we're eating a dish that is absolutely delicious and healthy all at the same time. You're eating mostly the skin, mostly the bean, with most of this awesome spice from the Great American Spice Company. And you do want to eat the skin as well, so you want to eat the whole thing right up. This is absolutely wonderful. Remember, make up a double batch of bean dip. That way you can use it on its own, not just with the sweet potato skin. So a special thank you to the Great American Spice Company. If you're wanting to get the spice, and I highly recommend it, then go to americanspice.com. It's a Fort Wayne family company that's gone 100% cyber. For $5.99, you can get all the spices you want delivered right to your front door. I'm Jennifer Wright. Remember to exercise, eat, and enjoy.
For more information on today's recipe, visit americanspice.com and be sure to watch next week for another edition of In the Kitchen with Jennifer, the Fit Foodie.